I'm live and I gotta get my coffee. I should have thought that through better. Anyway. Turn that direction. Like that better. Okay. A little bit better. That way you can see I got a new little display up there. And we're going to be working on that today. So. Today. I got to check to make sure we're live and proper on YouTube and not squeaky. Because the minute I decide not to start checking, we're going to be squeaky, and that's going to be unfortunate. Working on that today. So, there we go. We are not squeaky. All right. Recording. Coffee. Good morning. My name's Ryan. This is Coffee and Resales. And what are we doing today? Today, we're going to do something that didn't work out. So, some toys and some books that sold. And we're going to read through a box of cars and put some stuff on that display. And it's going to be fun. I hope. Anyway, today we're going to go over sales right quick. And then we'll do my failure, which wasn't really, but I just gotta think things through a little bit better. Okay. Actually, I kind of hope the guy doesn't pay, but we'll go over that. Sold 2 book sets. 1, yet again, 5 Game of Thrones paperbacks for $20. Again, did this last week. Pulled out some more I had stashed away because I wound up with, let's see, Dance with Dragons, and this is like a prequel, Fire and Blood, and Feast for Crows are a little harder to come by. Not that they're rare, but you don't find them as often as the first 3 books. And so like these are a lot easier to find. Anyway, when I found, if I can put a lot of 5 Game of Thrones books together, I do it. And so I did it, and it sold for $20, and that's excellent. So, I mean, they cost me $1 a piece, so $5 was it. So I'm making $8. Maybe not quite, no, not 8, but like $5 or $6, put in my pocket. This one's better. John MacArthur, Jesus' High Priestly Prayer. This is an older Bible study book that I think is out of print. John MacArthur is a Baptist Calvinist preacher who has a big church out in California. And is highly influential. And some of his older stuff, he has a study Bible with his name on it that sells well. And some of his, and it has a lot of material. I actually have another lot of recently printed stuff, and I'm seeing how that does, of Bible study books. But this is an older book. This is like a first edition or something. Clean copy. Actually, it's not clean. Has a few highlights in it. $20. So there's that, and then the fail. Here's the fail. Showed you these the other day. These are sort of a retro Marvel Legends retro by Hasbro with the Kenner label. I got these at $3 a piece. I sold all of them for $15 shipped, and which means I'm not really making money after shipping. So $3.69. It's going to be $6 to ship them. I kind of hope the guy doesn't pay because it was I took a best offer. I had them up for $20. and I took a best offer for 15 because I just needed to get them out. But if they don't, I'm gonna probably actually turn around and put these on a Facebook group and see if I can get 15 to 20 for all three off of Facebook. I will make a little money on them. So, but with eBay fees and all that sort of thing after that, I'm not really going to do it. So, lesson learned there. It's still hard to not pick these up at $3 a piece, but this is what it is. So, some toy guys, we're a little weird some days because we see something that we think needs to be rescued and passed on to other collectors, and so sometimes it's hard to pass up stuff that you're really not going to make a lot of money on because you want to see it get in the hands of the right people and not in the wrong people, which I don't know what the wrong people would be. But anyway, philosophical point about collecting toys and men on card stuff. This is newer stuff, so I don't care if it gets open. I'm generally opposed to opening old toys that are on the card. And here's why. As cool as it feels to let them breathe, you can get the same toy almost in practically the same condition loose for a fraction of the cost. And getting it on card and opening it devalues it increases the value of the overall supply, but it takes that out of the hands of a collector who would appreciate it more. That's why I don't mind the APA grading. I think that's a good idea. It seals the thing, it grades it, and it gives it a value that can go forward. And so that's why if you want something that you can play with or use or display open, buy one that's open that's in mint condition. Buy a replica. I'm actually not opposed to replacing 3D printing parts and replacing them, as long as they are. I wish they're as long as they're marked and not represented as originals. So I think that's cool for display purposes, and as long as it's up front and you're honest about it. So anyway, that's it. So okay, this box is a whole lot of, some of it's stuff I grew up with. Some of it is our Hot Wheels. I'm not a big Hot Wheels collector. Those guys are crazy. As you've seen in previous comment on a previous video. But these are, they're either the cars I grew up with, like the cars I grew up with, or some stuff I've just collected here and there because I thought it was cool. Let's see. Where is it? I don't think this isn't the one. This Corvette Stingray. I kind of collect these in the sense that if I find them at a yard sale and I don't have it all, actually I'll grab it anyway if it's under 50 cents. But these old Corvette Stingrays, and I think this is the original. I grab these because I think they're cool and I collect them, and they go up. Always thought this was fun because it's a knockoff General Lee by Hot Wheels making the knockoff instead of this one, which was done by Earl. So, which is funny. Let's see what all we got in here. Man, these were cool. Matchbox made these. These are really space. Some sort of, the Matchbox Super Kings. There's a series of these like space type vehicles. They're neat. Let's see. Volkswagen van with popped up. Does that? I think this is my original one. Model A. These vans, I always loved these custom vans by Hot Wheels. Let's see here. Fall Guy truck. Then these Ertl, these Ertl or Corgi? Ertl vehicles and these Corgi. This is a Penguin Batman. Good condition. These are worth a little bit. Particularly the Ertl cars from the 1980s shows. I love Dukes of Hazzard growing up, and this is a Hot Wheels, and I always use this as Cooter's truck. So, and this is actually a little rare in the fact that it actually still has the hook on it. Let's see. I love Mountain Dew. I have since forever, and I get some. If I find Mountain Dew cars, I keep them. Let's see, anything else fun in here? Do I have Airwolf? I had Airwolf, and then I didn't have Airwolf, and then I had it again. And it doesn't look like I have Airwolf. I do have a Batcopter. That's almost as cool. Let's see. Is that everything that's kind of... Oh, okay. This is my original one. Okay. I'm kind of collecting these. See, original Batmobile. But we will. I've got a few. Yeah, I got 4 in here. I think I've got a few more somewhere else. Stomper. These were McDonald's Happy Meals Stompers. Stompers typically are. They have they were battery powered trucks. And those are collectible. Those go for a little bit. But these were the McDonald's. These aren't worth as much, but man, they're fun. They're a neat design. And they have some crazy stuff. So, that was fun. Hulk. You look in the back and you see the Hulk smashing things through the... You see it? You can't see it. Anyway, Hulk van was always pretty cool. And I think that's it that I'm going to go through right here. So, any dang way, that's a better condition Hulkman that I got at the estate sale. And I flipped, I'm regretting it a little bit. I actually sold, there was a Captain America one that I sold, and I'm like, I shouldn't have sold that one. That was cool. Anyway, that's what I kind of collect, but I'm also the type that 90% of the stuff I collect I obtain at yard sales and thrift stores. I don't go out and pay eBay full retail for stuff. So I'm cheap. And I imagine a lot of you collectors out there, if you're watching this show, you're probably like me along those lines, is you're not going to spend a lot of money on your collection. You're going to take what you can get at the price that it comes out at. And if you can get it at a yard sale, you're happy. And if you can't, that's fine too. Anyway. Thanks for joining me. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. If you're not aware, I live stream this before I post it a day or two later. And so, between 8 and 9 in the morning sometime, I live stream this and record it. Cut off the front, cut off whatever's awkward. I cut off the front. And